To many, serving in the armed forces is the ultimate way to show your gratitude to your country. There's a sense of pride and honor when you represent your home. But what happens when the marching stops? Many veterans are faced with having to make the decision of going back to school or entering the workforce. Here at Central Carolina Community College, beloved staff member Tracy Gross explains why coming back to school may be a good option for you and how he can help you with the transition.
I enjoy what I do. I have passion for taking care of veterans, our students, and it makes it a little bit more special because they are veterans themselves and their dependents as well. And with me being a veteran, I enjoy just continuing or having that opportunity to give back.
Starting something new can be challenging. Many say a problem can be best solved if you know what you're dealing with. There are many challenges a student veteran may face.
Some of the challenges that our student veterans face are transitioning into a college lifestyle or transitioning from that military piece into a civilian lifestyle. And when they come to universities or college campuses, they don't know how to, some of them don't know how to assimilate. So they don't really know the ins and outs of a college lifestyle. You know, so when they left high school, most of them joined the service and they went off to serve their country. So they've been out of that environment for a while. So when they come to campus, they really don't know the environment. You know, they don't know the day-to-day structure of how civilians attend college.
My name is Reed Elders. I was in the United States Army for 22 years. Retired as a prime power production specialist, high voltage production and distribution. And Central Carolina Community College was my only avenue that I had to take when I retired. In my time in the service, I was a mechanic, I was infantry, I was field artillery, always working with my hands, always getting in the dirt. So the chance that I have to come here and really clean environment, really set up facilities. I want to be a technician. I want to start my own business. So many different things that were given me and opportunities that I had. And when I found Central Carolina Community College, the motorcycle program, right there, I contacted Mr. Gross. We got together. There was a lot of things that I had to work out that, not being a standard academic to where, sitting in class, working like that, this environment works better for me. And Mr. Gross was there, he knew the program, he knew what I needed to do to get into the program, he knew what I needed to do on the VA side of the house, paperwork I needed, submitted, he handled it all. He actually contacted an individual when I wanted to switch programs. He took the time to contact someone to give me the benefits of both. He made me feel really comfortable and confident in what I was doing. So I was educated and I knew what had to be done.
Most times, a major change in lifestyle can be overwhelming. Going back to school can be difficult, especially if you haven't been in a while. Mr. Gross has a few suggestions.
I think some of the student veterans, when they come to campuses or any college or university, they need to seek out the Veterans Affairs or services. And so most campuses are equipped now with Veteran Affairs services. And some of them have vet centers that help students transition well into college. And they can also seek out their peers, other student veterans that are students here as well. So we like to kind of pair students with other student veterans so they can just adjust. And as you know, it's kind of easier when you birds of a feather flock together, so they say. So if you know other student veterans, then they can kind of help that other student transition.
The biggest problem you have is when you just sit there and you talk to your buddy. Don't talk to your buddy. He only knows what your buddy knows. Go to your ACAP appointments, make your briefings, see what's out there. Maybe a regular college isn't for you. A community college such as Central Carolina Community College is something that I'm more than happy to be in. It gives me plenty of opportunities to branch out and expand what I learned in the Army. Now I can build on and branch out into other avenues in the civilian sector.
Another key ingredient to a successful transition from military life is called support. The loving support that family and friends show to our veterans is priceless.
I think family members and friends can help the transition of our student veterans by helping to establish a good support system. I think that's probably the most important part of that, is just establishing a good support system. Supporting that veteran in their endeavors, actually helping them get to their some of their health appointments or things of that nature, and bringing them to campus and just showing them around. You know, I think that'll really help them.
The great thing about the community college is there's so many avenues you can take. You know, I have this class now. Next year, when I graduate from this program, which is the diploma program, which is a year long, I'm going right down the hall to vehicle restoration. I'm going to learn how to restore classic cars. When I get done with that, I'm going to move to, I think it's the Pittsburgh campus, where they do the Alternative Energies program, which is something that in the Army I conducted high voltage production and distribution, so I'm always interested in the newest things coming out for alternative energies.
Out-of-state tuition fees have been a troublesome area for some student veterans. Mr. Gross explains how this will soon be a problem of the past.
The out-of-state tuition for veterans is getting ready to be non-existent. There is, I'm going to say, for a certain class of veterans. So it involves Chapter 30, which is the old Montgomery GI Bill, and the post-9/11 students and their dependents. So the criteria is that they have to have served at least 90 days of active duty and have gotten out of service within their last 3 years. Now, the out-of-state tuition is a big deal, and President Obama signed an act, it's called Section 702. And it will take effect July 1st, 2015, here in the next 5 months. And what it says is that veterans who were normally considered out of state for tuition purposes will now have to be considered in-state.
As you know, there are different paths to choose from once your military career has ended. Choosing to go back to school can open many doors to building a brighter future. No matter what you choose, we love and appreciate everything you have sacrificed for us. For more information, visit some of the sites below or contact Mr. Tracy Gross by email. Thank you.